Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's right. Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game is back and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information and you are in there, baby. Yeah. Want the best for your dog? Then see Yitka, owner at Vida Canis, specializing in aromatherapy products for dogs and their owners. Here at Vida Canis, we help you to naturally and organically improve the health and happiness of your dog. Check out the website, www.vidacanis.co.uk. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. Feeling overwhelmed, overweight, or out of sync with your health and body? Overtime Fitness Toledo. Need motivation and direction with your goals? Overtime Fitness Toledo. Here at Overtime Fitness, we strive to provide a warm, inviting, judgment-free, family-oriented atmosphere, offering customized and nutrition workout training. Because you are worth it. Give us a call and book your session today. 419-708-0005. Overtime Fitness Toledo. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Today on the Queen Silvy Show, sharing her story of sexual abuse and the success that follows, Queen of 254. And Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game, takes on another contestant going for all that cash.
Welcome to the Queen Silvy Show. Tune in at 11, good laugh, good vibe, that's for sure. Get smooth with Tim, get smooth with Tim. They have you rolling like you popped the pill. Once you hear the show, you ain't gonna want it to end. Get creative with the sounds you can make with your mouth. Reaching all over the world, Queen Silvy in the house. Award-winning show, got the #1 spot, look out. It's the Queen Silvy Show. 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 It's the Queen Silvy Show.
Hi, this is Joe Mass. You are listening to the Queen Silvy Show. You are now part of the royalty.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, this is Smooth Tim, and thank you so very much for joining us on another terrific Tuesday on the Queen Silvy Show. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce to you the world's sexiest granny, everyone's favorite comedian, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
That's right, it is me, Queen Silvy. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world. I am already, I woke up feeling, how did I wake up feeling?
Blessed.
Well,
Oh,
yes,
that too.
yes, most definitely.
Oh, I know.
Blessed. Yes, because her birthday is in a couple of days.
Yes, right.
I'm excited.
She's
So I'm
been getting-
celebrating.
You've been
today
celebrating.
and every day.
That's right.
My birthday is every day. But I am glad that you are here on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show. Spread the word. We have a great show in store for you, as well as Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game, where we have contestants going for all that cash. That's right. And you can be one of the contestants, too. We'll tell you in just a moment. But Smooth, how are you?
I'm doing terrific on this Tuesday, Queen. And might I ask, how are you doing?
As always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose, is 24/7, 365.
Yes.
Queen Silvy, or simply amazing. Yes,
I
you
am.
are.
I am. True that. True that. But you are amazing, Smooth. You are amazing, as well as the announcements and who is on the show.
You alluded was at the beginning. Yeah, we're going to have a real good guest on today's show, Queen of 254. She's going to be sharing a real interesting story with all of us, and I'm sure that some people can embrace and understand, maybe reach out to her. We'll see what's happening here. As far as announcements, again, our hearts and prayers are going out to the world, especially what's going on in the Ukraine with Russia. Please, 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 let's get this resolved. And, enough people. Enough is enough is enough.
Right on.
I mean, there's two sides to every story, but hey, let's settle it without, killing each other. How about that? Also, hey, take a moment, if you would, take a look at the top of the screen. You will see scrolling www.thequeensylvyshow.com. Go to there, get on to contact, and go to and join our Friends Club. And you might ask me why, and the Queen would say,
Because I said so.
that's a great reason, Queen, but also because there's a chance to get yourself free prizes, and also if you'd like to get be a participant on our Sylvia Mid game. That's that game that we'll be playing a little later on today, as a matter of fact, for cash prizes. I love cash prizes. My favorite kind of game.
Well, hey, I love paying it forward. I love giving away things and making a difference. So, yeah.
And because you are worth it, that's right, Foxy 5 Jewelry. It is fashion accessories that is affordable and elegant. So go ahead and get a hold of Monica Wright on Facebook, or go to her website at www.foxy5jewelry.com. Get yourself hooked up with some real nice stuff. Huh? Also, another way to keep up with us, Queen, is to go to our YouTube channel. And just simply Google The Queen Silvy Show, and you will not have any type of issues. You'll have all kinds of content, actually. And from all of our shows and a couple of cartoons, movies, other stuff that we do.
Okay.
We have a lot of fun. Anyhow, also, let me ask you, hey, put your lawn care into the hands of a professional who really cares, because how your lawn looks says a lot about you. So they are reasonable, experienced, licensed, and insured. They are top-notch lawn care of Toledo, Ohio. You can call or text them for a free estimate at 419-708-0005.
What's up? That's right.
That's what's up.
Hey, we aim to bring the best in live entertainment, talents, and topics and resources from around the world just for you. Smooth, thank you very much. That was great.
Thank you, Queen.
Hey, listen, before we begin our conversation with my beautiful guest, I would like to invite you to invite someone else and spread the word for the Queen Silvy Show live on all of your social media platforms. The phone lines are open if you'd like to ask our guest a question, give a shout out, or holler at Smooth and myself. That number is 817-602-0577. Again, thanks for tuning in to the Queen Silvy Show. If you are watching this live, I want you to know that Smooth and myself, we love and appreciate you. And if you are watching this later in an archive, listen, our love is everlasting. We love and appreciate you.
Oh, absolutely.
So before we begin our conversation with my beautiful guest, what I'd like to do at this moment is wink my eye at you. Yeah. No. What I'd like to do is, I don't hear it.
What?
I don't hear my music.
Oh, you need to be inspired. Where is the inspirational music when you need it?
There it is. I'd like to share some motivational words from the Queen Silvy Show to you. A queen will always turn her pain into power. Falling down can happen in life, it's true. But staying down is a choice. Don't be the girl who fell. Be the girl who got back up. And don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle. I mean, you didn't come this far just to come this far, did you? Okay? And those are the motivational words. Thank you. From the Queen Silvy Show to you. Because you see, I charge my audience up every night, so they are raring to go. Yes, they are indeed. And my first guest deserves an applause for her inner strength, her courage, and now her confidence. She's a nursing student, aspiring YouTuber, motivating and inspiring young girls worldwide. She's here today to share her story of sexual abuse and how she became the confident woman / queen that she is. Originally from Kenya, now residing in Texas, I introduce to you Queen of 254. Woo! What's up?
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you? I like the intro.
You know how I am then. I'm supercalifragilistic, baby.
Yeah, that was.
Yes, I am always supercalifragilistic. I'm honored to have you here on the show. Thank you for taking the time and being on the Queen Silvy Show. What's the 254? Tell me. You are definitely a queen, but Queen of 254, tell me about that.
Queen of 254 came actually from my friends on Instagram. I was kind of hanging out with the popular kids back in Kenya. And they just started calling me Queen of 254 because they were always like, we have Queen of the South, the movie, and then just be Queen of 254. So 254 stands for my country code. My country code is 254. So I just decided to represent my country everywhere I go.
That's all right. Represent, honey. That is what's up. There is only one. There can be no other like you. So that's what's up, right? But now, before we get into you sharing your story of sexual abuse, I want to get my audience ready to applaud. And as I say, congratulations and hats off to you. Yes. Because, the world is going through terrible things with this pandemic, and there is such a big need for nurses and healthcare staff. You are currently a nursing student. That's why I give you hats off, because we need more of you. But why? Damn right. But tell me, why did you choose the healthcare career?
Healthcare has been in me since growing up. I remember I first wanted to be a doctor in like second grade, and I've always had that aspiration to be a doctor growing up. But then once I was done with high school, I didn't want to spend years and years in school. So I was just like, you know what, my heart is in the healthcare, so I'm just gonna look for something that is not gonna take so long, but I'm also able to do most things like doctors do. And that's when I just fell in love with becoming a nurse.
Well, that's good. Yeah. I'm glad and proud of you for doing that. Is anyone in the family into the healthcare field at all?
Yes, my entire family. I think everybody's into healthcare apart from my mom. She just does her bit. She does not like it. But yeah, I just think healthcare I was just born with it.
Well, that is good. That is so good. I used to, I'm gonna be real with you. I used to want to be in the medical field, and in high school I took that medical lab technician class, and when they got to where you had to take when you had the needle to draw blood, I couldn't do it. So hats off to you, because you can do it. You're not scared to poke someone. What?
It makes me feel really good. Just what makes me feel good is knowing that somebody can come in really sick and they can walk out feeling so better about themselves and being better. That just makes my world like just full of love. Well,
you have a gift, and it's already in your blood to make a difference and save lives and do that anyway. So go on and continue and make your family proud, because I know that they're proud of Queen of 254, because right there you're starting off to represent, right?
Yeah, thank you.
But, it's not easy. I'm sure. I can just imagine, because I know where I punked out. I couldn't do the needle thing, but you kept going and you're in school doing it. But, it has to be challenging. What for you? tell me something that's challenging about your nursing school or something you don't like or do like.
What I don't like, I would say, is the professors somehow. Not all of them, but some. They just rude. Some of them are just not ready to teach. They're like, I'm here to get my money, whether you come to class or not. I don't care. When you go to ask a question, they're rude. They really don't care. They try to put it as if they're preparing us for the real world. But I'm like, you can still be nice and okay and still prepare me for the real world,
Mm-hmm.
so that's just one thing that really gets to me. But knowing that I have a bigger picture in my head of where I'm heading to, I just brush it off and I just walk straight to class and I do what I have to do to pass the class and to keep going.
Absolutely. Good for you. Oh, you're melting me right now. Queen. But you know what? That's what's up. It's because, let me just say, there are some nurses out here that must not have liked what it is that they're doing because some of them, they're so mean. There are some
Right.
mean nurses and doctors out here, but hey, they're doing their job, they're making their money. And then there's those that is passionate and love
Right.
what they're doing to make a difference. And I want to say that that is you right now because, like, don't stop, don't give up. We need more of you. Like I said about the pandemic, it's hard out here. So many people have lost their lives out here, and you're in the medical field. So, from your perspective, from the medical field, you're coming in to make a difference, and you see what's going on right now and all these
Right.
years. What's your opinion on the current state of healthcare here?
I think we need more nurses that care, more nurses that just don't do it for the money, because I've had so many people say that, healthcare, that's where the money is at. So that's where I'm going to go. And I feel like that's the wrong reason, because you can make money anywhere. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I perceive it. But for the healthcare system right now, it really needs a lot of like caring nurses who are ready to put their lives online to help the rest. I really don't mind. I wish I was actually a nurse before the pandemic. But you know what? I always tell God that He had a reason why I wasn't, because I felt like I would make so much difference in the world if I was a nurse at that particular time. I was so ready to put my life just on the line just to help people to overcome like the crisis.
That is so great. Hey, you are
Yeah.
listening to the Queen of 254 telling you like it is. She has a good heart. She has a good soul. She's passionate about what she's doing, and we're honored to have you on the show. Listen, before I we get into this conversation, I want to share a couple of myths about sexual abuse. Okay, one of the myths is sexual abuse usually happens by a stranger, and the truth of the matter is 8 out of 10 cases or rapes are committed by someone the victim knows personally. One other myth is that only women are sexually abused, and that is not true. 1 out of every 10 victims are men. Now, I want to state that sexual abuse happens to people of all genders, races, ages, sexual orientations, and, a teenager, in my opinion, because I've been a teenager should be carefree and enjoying life, right? But for you as a teenager, it began differently, right? Why don't
Right.
you, what would you like to share? I'll put it like that. What would you like to share regarding you being sexually abused?
I like how you first started by saying that, it happens by the close people. It's not just a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
And that was similarly like to my case. That's what happened. It happened by a church member, a place, a church is a place where you feel like you need to be free. You
Yes.
feel all your troubles. That's where you go to pour all your troubles. But for me, it was different, because growing up, I felt like I was I was that kid who was told I was a lot by everybody because I was very outspoken. I knew I had this thing in me. I just didn't know what it was. And I became a leader at my church. I became the captain of a foundation that we were studying. And so the teacher who used to teach us at that time was the one who started taking advantage of me sexually. At first, I didn't know what it was because I was confused because I had never experienced it, being that I'm from Kenya. And in Kenya, I was from a very small particular group where you were just in the house with your family, your mom, your grandma, your grandpa. If you're going to go outside, your cousins. So for me, I was in such a space where I had never ever seen what when I came to America, what I saw. So being in open with everybody, when he started like, talking to me, I just felt like he was genuinely just a nice person until when he got to a place where he would ask my mom to come pick me up to take me to church. And, my mom felt like this is a church leader. He's teaching my child how to be, a good leader. So my mom would let him come pick me up. And so during those car rides, he started touching me slowly by slowly. It just proceeded to a point he started inviting me to his house.
Mm-hmm.
And during this time, he would be like, you know what, I just want you to come and do some church paperwork for me. And I'd be like, it's fine. And I'll just go over there. But I never told my mom, not even one day. And until this one day, he locked me in the house and he said, you can't leave unless we have sex. And I told him, what are you talking about? And he said, yeah, you can't leave. So you make the choice. I'm here, I'm ready. I need you to take down your clothes. And so in my head, I started thinking of all the bad things could have happened to me if I said no. Because before, he was giving me stories in life about how he had beaten women before and stuff like that. And I felt like so heavy to tell him no. So I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna say yes. I'm gonna get it done and over with, and I'm just gonna leave and I'm never gonna talk about it again. And that's what happened. That's not really kind of what went down, because he now grabbed me by force. He would grab my hands. He left mark on my bodies, but I managed to escape before it actually got like really bad. He went to the bathroom and I ran away through the window. And so during that time, somebody saw me running away, and it was actually a Kenyan person from our Kenyan community who saw me. And that's just how the story went viral. So now this time, I'm not only dealing with sexual abuse, I'm also dealing with fake stories being told out there, because the person who went to talk about the stories, they started calling me a home wrecker, because the guy was married and he had kids. I was a home wrecker. I was told that I did so many bad things. Why would I want to go sleep with a married man? Everybody take care of your husbands, because she's going around sleeping with, people's husbands. So it broke me and it shattered me into so many pieces. And I believe that was one of my worst years in life, but also the best, because it made me really mature real fast.
Yes, that is so terrible. I am so sorry that you had to experience something that I have probably watched on TV in a movie. You know what I mean? I've probably seen a movie where something like that is going on, but to meet someone who in real life has went through that, it's a sad thing. And you were saying just what I'm gonna say, and that sexual abuse is unwanted sexual activity with perpetrators using force, making threats, taking advantage of victims not able to give consent. And when you say no, hell, I mean no.
Yeah.
I mean no. Sexual abuse can include many things, like you said, touching the victim in a sexual manner, forcing them to either touch them or watch pictures or videos, all these type of things. And it goes on today, and it must stop. We all must come together and stop. And when you come forth and share your story and bring strength in others, some that's younger than you, some that's older than you, age does not matter. It's happening. And what you're doing is I commend you for even coming on the show and having to, reconjure up these things. Sometimes that can be triggers and set you off, set you in depression and all of that. I mean, how has this experience impacted you? Once, it's out there, how did it impact you and your mom?
I fell into depression right there, and then that was the beginning of even me knowing what depression was, because I would never go outside. I tried to kill myself. I was rushed, to my mom was able to really come up with ways of helping me out, which I'm really, really glad I had such a supportive system as my mom. I ended up going to rehab for almost 3 months because of trying to kill myself. I was in a very, very bad state during that time because I just felt like everywhere I go, somebody is saying something. And being that the Kenyan community, we all know each other. So my story was everywhere. And it was a very fabricated story because I was not able to tell my story and how everything happened. So I just felt like, what's the reason of being alive anymore? But going to rehab and going through therapy, that is one of the best things I've ever gone through in life. And I still use those lessons right now in my life of everything I learned at that time in rehab.
Wow.
You get Deborah saying you are a strong and beautiful young lady.
Thank you.
Aw,
And
thank
also,
Thank you.
Sasha has commented, proud of you, beautiful queen.
Thank you.
So
that
you
is
have, yeah,
great.
you have inspired some people. So
That
yes,
is
that's what
very
it's about.
yes, it is indeed. So you inspire and help the young girls. Someone's looking at you right now on hearing this. What's a message that you can say to the young girls? Maybe someone that's going through this and is afraid to tell someone.
The first thing is speak up. Like, speak up. That's the beginning of you getting help. Well, whatever you don't be afraid of what you don't know, because when you speak up, you are able to get help. It might not be from the people you expect help from. It might be somebody else who you never even expected. The next thing is life is worth it. Don't let what happened to you define who you are as a person,
Absolutely.
because I'm bigger than my sexual abuse story. I am bigger than just what people perceive me at the time. And I wish I knew that during that time. I could have come out as, I know I'm strong, but I know I could have been the strongest girl at that time. It happens. I felt very sorry for myself, but then I took my story and I made it become a stepping stone for me to help other young girls out there. And just, life is worth it. Life is beautiful. As long as you wait to get on the other side, it will always, always be beautiful. So speak up, and life is worth it. Don't try to take your life away. Just embrace your journey and be okay with what you have gone through, and just use it as an inspiration of the same thing I'm doing right now.
Audience. Oh, that was well said. Well said.
You get a couple of interesting comments. Jessica says, brave girl, I've been scared to say anything.
Ooh. Well, Jessica, we have that for you right there. Matter of fact, you can go to National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-654-HOPE. And the letters for HOPE is 4673. So that would be 1-800-656-4673. Or you can go to a website, www.rain.org. And RAIN is with two N's, RAINN. You can go to those places there as well, or talk to someone in the family and talk to someone in the church, because it's hard to just like your experience was within the church where you're supposed to trust your home, that is family. You don't expect that to happen, and it's terrible.
I've got an interesting comment here, Queen, from this. Paul says, my high school teacher was a bully, female, that used to make me feel her tits and look under her dress.
Wow. You see, it's a shame that people in
Authority?
yeah, in authoritative type of positions use that and abuse that and take advantage in that way. It's terrible.
Right.
It is terrible. And there
And,
is help.
it's really bad because it even becomes psychology. Like,
Right.
they can know how to manipulate you psychologically to where you feel like they're just fine what they're doing, but it's not okay. And that's the worst type of abuse. And that's why it's best for every single person who has gone through sexual abuse to go through therapy. I would really recommend that because
Mm-hmm.
it's one of the best forms of healing.
Right, because PTSD is one of the things with the anxieties and depressions that you can go through. You have to learn how to control triggers. Certain things may trigger the event in your mind, and if you're not mentally able to handle it, you can get into a low spot. And but there's always hope. There's always someone there. Smooth and myself is always here for anyone, anytime, for anything. And that's what we do. That is how we do. And that is part of what we are. We pay it forward. But now you, Queen of 254. See, I can't sing, so yeah, I'm not in the shower. I only sing in the shower, but I tried that time for you. With goals, you have goals now. You've come through this. You've given your testimony of this. You're going to nursing school. You're a great example and a mentor for the youth and for older adults as well, because there are senior citizens that's being abused in nursing homes. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not,
Right.
sexually abused is in there as well. So you're a great mentor, a great example of strength of coming through it all. You have goals now. You have confidence. You've created a lifestyle content inspiring YouTube channel. Tell me about your channel.
My YouTube channel is something I've always wanted to do. I think at first it was always to aspire young girls, using my story. And then I was like, I can't always, keep talking about my story in every video. So I decided to make it a lifestyle YouTube channel where I just post about my life, going to school, what I do outside school at home, talking to girls about, different type of abuse, because I felt like every time somebody would talk about sexual abuse, they would just go to just, you guys had sex. Not really. You just need to be educated on what sexual abuse is. And so
Right.
I felt I needed to do those type of talks in my YouTube channel. So I backed off a little bit, but now I'm better. I'm praying to continue posting really good content to continue aspiring. So that's what really my YouTube channel is about. And soon I'm going to Kenya, and one of the goals that I have when I go there, which I'll be posting on my YouTube channel, is going to talk to different girls in different schools, about sexual abuse, how to be able to overcome that, and to always, let them know they have a listening ear over
That is so
here.
good. I was just saying you're a good example and mentor, and that is so great. So great.
Uh, Donnie wants to know, how much time do you spend developing your YouTube page?
Hmm.
Oh, it takes time, every good thing takes time. So shooting a video can go anything from 10 minutes to an hour. And then editing the YouTube video, because I'm learning, I'm new into this, can take 3 hours. Minimum, I've edited a video now because I'm so much into quality and wanting good videos.
Hmm.
It's maybe an hour. That's the least I've spent
But
editing
it's
my
worth
music.
it, right?
But it's worth it. I
Yeah.
love it. I sacrifice my sleep to do it. So I can sleep 4 hours, and I know I have school like at 8 just to wake up to edit my videos, because that's what I'm aspiring, and that's my bigger goal in life, is to be a full-time YouTuber.
That is so great. Oh, when you get back home in Kenya, they're like, you're a superstar. You know that, right? Oh, Queen
Yeah,
superstar.
I will. I just want them to get inspired and to get aspired. And also another thing about my YouTube channel, it's a personal goal. Actually, it is a way I use to build my confidence. I've grown up being a very non-confident girl. Always thought that I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't be, one of those girls who can aspire people. And so now, the more I keep doing it, the more I feel like, what, I can be that girl. I can aspire other girls. I can grow to be this girl I never dreamed to be. So my YouTube channel is a really, really personal story, actually, to me, that people really don't get to know. I always pray one day when I make it, I'm gonna get to tell the story.
Well, you are, and
Yeah.
and and it is a great channel. I've watched your channel where you walk through everything: cooking, cleaning, uh,
Mhm.
dates, makeup apply, and young girls, they learn from all of that.
Yeah.
Instead of just the commercials that you see on TV, you're bringing
Mhm.
it on another level and showing them. But my only concern is, are you prepared to handle any perpetrators that may become attracted to Queen of 254 on a YouTube channel? Are you prepared to handle that?
Trollers.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm very, very prepared. One thing about me, I am very big on my mental health, which that's one thing people will get to see as time goes by and I continue posting. which I've said I've just started now. So that's why it's taking time. But I'm very big on protecting my mental health. I'm one of those girls that will meditate. I will get off social media if I have to take care of my mental health. I will pray. I will surround myself with people who like help my mental health grow. So I'm very big on that. So I think I'm ready for the trolls, and I'm ready to just, because for you to grow, you have to have a couple of people who don't like you.
Oh, you're
So
gonna
you
always have that. Are you kidding?
yeah, you always gonna have somebody who has to say something about you,
Yeah,
even though it's not
absolutely.
true.
That's
You
what
know,
makes you
so
strong and makes you the person you are. I mean, you're
yeah,
doing something right for the good and the bad, and you're always going to have the bad. I just tell them, get your ass in line.
yeah.
I
So
got a path of my own to stay focused on, and you stay focused on your path as well.
Yeah, that's obviously going to happen, right?
Yeah.
When you become an influencer and you gain enough fans, yeah, you're going to get people who are going to, for whatever particular reason, throw some hate mail your way, but that's the way it goes.
you know, you can wear this shirt this video and next video, and you'll see somebody commenting, oh, she recycles her shirt every, you know, and it's just like, if
Well, you
somebody
know what? Let them talk, okay? I
let
have
them
8
talk.
brothers and sisters. I might wear that same shirt 3 days and wear his shirt the next day. Who cares?
Exactly.
Don't hate. I mean,
It's like, it's not that big of a deal. I think I'm ready for the trolls. I really am. I'm just like,
well, good. Keep doing what you're doing because it's all great. It's all positive, and it sets a great example. It sets a huge example of what you've gone through and where you are, and you foresee your future with goals and steps to continue doing that. And then going home and speaking is a big thing. It's a big thing to me, and I'm not even going with you. But I know that it is a great thing and impactful to the young girls in the world. We have he's a hip hop rapper in Johannesburg, South Africa, and he has come up with his own bottled water company because you know how scarce water is over there. And they also what was that about the pads that he did?
I don't remember.
Websterito Hostile Flow is his name, but they also raise money and pass out feminine napkins to the girls in school because you know how scarce it is in there. So there's great people all over the world making a difference. Our hats from the Queen Silvy Show goes out to them and you for all that you're doing.
thank you.
You're welcome. Tell everyone how they can subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Yeah, you guys can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Queen of 254, just like my name. Yeah, right now I'm on road to 2K, so I would appreciate every single, you know, subscribe and watching my videos.
So how do you pop out your videos? Do you pop them out like maybe once a week or every day, or how frequent do you do it?
I upload them every Wednesday and every Sundays. That's when I upload them right now that I'm in school. But once I travel to go to Kenya, it'll be every other day.
Very good. I love that. Is there anything that you want to add or anything you want to say that I perhaps did not ask you?
No, thank you for being here, for giving me a platform, and for listening to my story. I really, really, really do appreciate
Well, you know
that.
what? We appreciate you coming aboard the platform and sharing your story, your queendom that you are. We are going to be watching and looking for all the great things that you're doing. You're more than welcome to come back at any time. But tell everyone how you can be followed on social media.
Yeah, on my social media, my Instagram is queen_of_254, and my Facebook is Ann Candy. Those are the only 2 social medias I have, and my YouTube channel.
That's what's up. Keep shining. Keep being that sparkle that you are. And keep me in touch on anything else that you are doing. I appreciate you coming on the show, Queen of 254.
All right. Thank you so much.
All
I
right.
appreciate it.
You're very
Bye-bye.
welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Yes.
Well, that was nice.
Queen of 254 is strong, confident, beautiful, unique, talented, doing things, making a difference worldwide. Here in the United States and then over in Africa, Kenya, Africa. And I love that about her. Strong woman. For anyone that did not catch that, www.rain.com and RAIN is with two N's, so RAINN.org is where you can go, and you can also go to, call 1-800-656-HOPE, and HOPE is 4673. So again, that number I will gladly repeat for the National Sexual Assault Hotline, 1-800-656-4673. Pass that along to someone who may need it. And if it's you, then please make the first step. You want to gain strength, you want to gain power, then tell someone. Talk to someone.
It's interesting how some people will abuse their authority, though. It's just, and then the traumatic effect that it has, and they just don't realize the repercussions of it. Not besides just the individual, the family.
I mean, it's like it's a shame, really. It's a shame, especially you're a man of the cloth, and you know you're sinning and doing wrong. Like where it's really sad, and I thank the Queen of 254 for sharing her story. There's stories like that and others from younger adults and older adults, all walks of life that is
One
experiencing.
thing that makes it more traumatic is just to think to be sexually assaulted or abused, whatever the case is here, and then to have the perpetrator sit there and blame you for it. It came up to me. She pressed herself up against me. I feel a little fleazy. It's like, what?
No, excuses, sir. You are wrong.
So, so now you've wronged them twice. Besides, abusing him that way, now you've, slandered him.
Hey, I'm getting all these waves over here on the other camera. I see you. How are you? But yes, it's a terrific Tuesday on the Queen Silvy Show that was very impactful, informative, and I appreciate Queen of 254. Go and follow her. Check out her YouTube page and subscribe, and do pass the word around. On this terrific Tuesday, we are not done yet. We have Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game, coming up in just a moment. Will we want to throw a commercial in?
Yeah, hang on just a second. Go ahead.
So we're going to play a commercial break. Great resources information just for you. What's the matter? Okay, go ahead. Because he wants me to continue to talk to you and let you know, guess what? My birthday's coming up in a couple of days. Hey, if you would like to send happy birthday to Queen Silvy, do it. If you don't. I'm going to have a great day anyway. I have a great day every day, and you should too. Don't let the calendar just tell you that it's Christmas, birthday, Easter, Mother's Day, Sweetest Day. All that stuff can be every single day, and I take advantage of that. When I wake up every morning, I make the most of that day and celebrate it anyways. And I do want to give, because I'm not saying that I forgot, but I was really into my conversation with Queen of 254 is to give these shout outs to the well-deserving ones that I must represent. And I'd like to give a shout out to Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Patinio, Joan Mercer, shout out to you. Shout out to Aaliyah, Asia, Maya, Tay, Camille, Omari, Jonathan Jr., Jonathan Sr., shout out to you. Shout out to Lee Allen Sr. as well, LP and Cynthia, Queen Sonia, Queen Kaki, Queen Shanika, Queen Brianna, Queen Alana, Queen Precious. Shout out to all you beautiful queens. Shout out and happy birthday to Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin. Today is her birthday. Pisces Power, Pisces Queen, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, Donna Ferry, Pam Bailey. Shout out to you. Over in Africa, shout out to Amy Kanema, Websterito Hostile Flow. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sassy Savage. She's a hip-hop rapper doing it all in Mississippi. Shout out to you. Robin Taylor, shout out to you. And to my girls, my queens over in the United Kingdom. Shout out to Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross. Shout out to you. Over in Italy, Lorenzo Gabaniza. Shout out to you. And Spain, Miguel Monteban. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, James and Audrey over in Alabama. Nana, Linda Hartley, shout out to you. Over in the Netherlands, Edith Verhoek, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Queen D. Brown. I appreciate all these shout outs. I love it. I love it. Shout out to you, Hero Boy,
Brian Pearson, Brenda Ramirez, shout out to you. Kim and Roger Russell, shout out to you. And Mike Hamlet, shout out to you. Hey, if you'd like to be shouted out, if you have someone that you would love to be shouted out and represented 3 days a week on the Queen Silvy Show, Tim's Tidbits, or the Now You Know Show, simply send us the name or names to queensylvia@comic.com. Go to the website and send it on the queensylvyshow.com. Wherever you are viewing or listening to this, you can simply send that request in the comments section, and we will gladly get that on for you. I love representing. I love giving shout-outs. I love paying it forward. I love all of that. I also love food because it's Tuesday and I'm fasting. I haven't eaten yet, and yes, Queen is Fat Tuesday.
It's Fat Tuesday, so we need to fatten up.
Not sure.
Get something to eat.
Oh, have no fear. I'm going to definitely chow down after this show. You want us to play a couple commercial announcements?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's check out some of these commercial announcements and we get back. Let's get it on with Sylvia Mid right here on the Queen Silvy Show. Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless.
Hey there! Is your child struggling in school? Are you feeling frustrated and don't know where to turn? Seek a virtual tutor at A Step Ahead Tutoring Services. Our missions are to tackle the academic challenges of all students and the emotional, mental, and behavioral changes that result from these challenges. In doing so, we fulfill the belief that we will improve our communities in the process. We provide the following services: one-on-one tutoring, test prep, editing and proofreading, and college counseling. All our tutors are online, so you don't have to worry about parking or opening your home to strangers. Your child can receive quality personalized instruction from the convenience of your own home. Even if you're traveling, you can take us with you. Our virtual services are limitless. Best of all, we work within your budget. Our rates are flexible and reasonable. Your wallet will thank us. What are you waiting for? Let us help your child today.
We are back on this terrific Tuesday, the Queen Silvy Show, having a great time, informative time. I am always
I enjoyed that conversation with Queen 254.
I did as well. I look forward to seeing so much great things from her, doing some fantastic things. Nursing school, we need more nurses.
Being a good social media influence. I mean, that's a positive.
Good, passionate nurses at that. We definitely need that there. But listen, I want to thank you for tuning in on this terrific Tuesday. The Queen Silvy Show, always bringing the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Hey, if you don't know, find out something, and that is tomorrow. Wonderful Wednesday. Tune in for Tim's Tidbits. It's in the evenings, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check your time zones, but do tune in. Anything you want to mumble about, he never gives away the secrets.
I never give away the secrets of the show until broadcast time.
So for someone new,
they don't know. What's Tim's
We
tidbits about?
we
Tell
talk about what's happening around the world. Could be anything from what's going on with the pandemic, what's going on with the distribution networks, what's going on overseas, what's going on. The precautions you should be taking. To protect yourself, not just from the pandemic, but from cyber attack, from home invasions. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So
a lot of politics.
we talk a bunch of stuff. But it's all very relevant and
It's great.
informative
It's
information.
Super fantastic is what it is. And it's tomorrow. Tim's Tidbits with special co-host Larry E. out of Texas. They are a great dynamic duo, really talking about some exceptional things that I don't want to talk about because then I'll get like, stuff really gets me, that politics, to the point that they take it and they do very well. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, check your time zones. And then on the next day, the following day, a terrific Thursday, and the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Those are so fantastically great, inspirational, encouraging, and even funny segments from the heart, from great people talking about great things. We have Pam Anderson and You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pam, LPs, flavor review, food reviews of fast food all over the world. We have Kane Patino and God's Word to be heard. Very inspirational from that young man. We have Vonda Vision and Happy Black Sheep. Oh, man, that is... You are going to just flip with laughter. You're going to really get into what she's talking about this Thursday on her show, Happy Black Sheep. The two brothers from United Kingdom who at the beginning of this pandemic are doing cartoons to bring laughter and smiles. The Smith brothers. Smith Sketch is the channel on YouTube. They have fantastic cartoons. In fact, their spinoff from the Popcorn Family and Friends is Granny and Grandpa Popcorn Show, and that is starring and featuring Smooth Tim and myself, or should I say Cartoon Smooth Tim and Cartoon Queen Silvy. Oh, I just absolutely love being in the cartoon.
We get tuned. We have been tuned.
It's so fantastic.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, and we'll be showcasing on Thursday's Now You Know show, episode 15. Is it episode 15?
Yes, ma'am.
Episode 15 of Granny and Grandpa Popcorn show. So, some more is in store even after this terrific Tuesday and the Queen Silvy Show.
Absolutely. So hopefully we'll wait here a couple minutes to see if our
waiting for him.
guest is going to join us, or we will just say hello to food.
We will just carry on and
hello to
have
the
him
sandwich. We're getting ready to go out.
Sandwich my butt. I was like thinking steak and potatoes and
run down to Texas Roadhouse or out back or something like that.
Yes, but I will give it a few moments for my guest to pop in, and if not, then he will have to join next week's contestant and double play it like we did last week. In fact, congratulations again to the winner of last month, February 2022, Sylvia Mid Follette Clark.
Who ended up winning?
Out of North Carolina. She took it on. We had a lead for a while from United Kingdom, but she came in like, no, wait, she went, pew! If you're in the hood, you know what that means. That means quick, swift, fast. That's right. Pew! She took it on and won, but you can come aboard as well and play Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game, by simply sending us your name and contact information. Send it to Queen Silvy at comic.com, the queensylvyshow.com, or wherever you are viewing and listening to this show. And you know what I forgot to say? I want to thank everyone from the bottom of our hearts. We thank you for your votes. We have an announcement to make. Smooth, would you like to announce that? He's like, announce what?
Oh,
the Toledo City paper where we were nominated for 2 awards.
That is quite an honor, actually. Thank you so very much for reminding me.
Yes, the Toledo City paper, we are runner-up. That means second place in their eyes. I'm always first.
I thought we were number.
Yes, for local podcasts here in Toledo, Ohio. And that's after returning 3 months in, being nominated twice, and now this is what we've earned. And I thank you, Toledo City Paper. I thank each and every one of you who are kind enough to vote.
Absolutely. I do
That's an
appreciate
honor.
that very much. Well, yeah. And especially, yeah, that was kind of quick. I was kind of surprised at that. So, yeah, I
Blessed and
appreciate the
faithful.
nominations and we appreciate the votes. And oh, look at,
Yeah. Timing was right because I was about to go and eat. I'm
he's about
like,
to go chow.
I'm about to smash.
I was thinking about food.
Absolutely.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
Yes, but let's get it on with Sylvia amid the fun word guessing game. I will explain for someone who is not aware of how to play the game, and it's very simple. Smooth is going to call out a letter. The contestant will have 60 seconds to name as many words beginning with that letter. And each week for the month of March, we'll have a different contestant, and that contestant will play the game. Whomever at the end of the month has the most words guessed win that prize, win all that cash. That's right. So we have a contestant that is here. I don't believe I hear you.
I'm here.
You are there, and I hear you. Right on.
Yes.
All right. Well,
All
hey,
right.
state your name for me and a little about you. Where are you on from?
My name is Aaron Wesley. I'm a comedian. I live in Utah. I love the funny, and I love winning some of Queen Silvy's money.
Whoa!
Nipsey Russell with the house, ladies and gentlemen. You love the well. You know
There
what?
it
We
is.
love paying it forward, and we'll definitely give you the money if you win at the end of the monthly. I tried to make that rhyme.
Oh, look, so how's San Francisco this time of year?
Yeah, well, it's cold, and it looked like Utah.
That's funny. Were you listening to how I was saying to play the game?
No, but I was schooled last evening by Smooth Tim. We got a chance to chit chat, chop it up a bit, and he brought me up to speed. And I assume that you're gonna give me a letter, and I'm gonna say all the words I can in so much time, and I gotta accumulate a lot of words that start with the letter that you give me.
That is absolutely correct. You'll have 60 seconds to name as many words beginning with the letter Smooth says. You are setting the bar for the month of March. Next week's contestant will try to beat your words, and whomever has the most at the end of March gets all the cash.
Okay.
Smooth, what is the
right.
letter?
The letter of the day is L.
The letter is L. L is the
right.
letter. On your mark, get set, and go.
Love, leave, let me, let go. Let's do it. I don't know, man. Shoot, I done got lost. Leave me some money. Lust. Levitate. Um, Gosh, this is not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. Um, I need me a dictionary. um, Lots. Um, Locks. Lox, Lox. It's a food. Um, oh, Jesus, that's not an L. Gee whiz, this is really not as simple as I thought it would be. Wow. Somebody help me. I'm outside. Oh my gosh. Lights, light bulb. Uh, oh, I tried.
That's all
I
right. It's
really did.
good. Did you get 15?
Yes, I got 15.
That's not bad. 15 words is not bad. Not bad at all. That's
I'm gonna
what's
have
up.
to elevate my dictionary game.
You know, and that is such an honest statement that you were made. You come
It's
into
hard,
it thinking
yeah.
this is gonna be a piece of cake. Well, get up there and start thinking.
Yeah, it wasn't a piece of cake. It's very challenging, but it's fun.
Yes,
And
it is.
you guys made it fun because you didn't put me down. You laughed with me.
Oh,
It was
come on. You're
hilarious.
one of the
Come on,
best
man.
comedians out there. Are you kidding? In fact, do you have any upcoming shows?
I do. I have two in Salt Lake City, 18th and 19th. One at Athena Beans and Brew, which is a clean comedy show with Mondre the Magician, Big Wheezy Brown, Yvette the Funny Lady, and a couple of locals.
All right.
Also, we do it again on an upscale version where you're allowed to speak your piece at Club 90 on the 19th. And then on the 26th, I will be in Compton, California. I will sleep downtown in a nice hotel.
That's what's
I
up.
don't, yeah, I don't do motels. Hotels are the Holiday Inn. But I just got off the phone with a bodyguard will move us from point A to point B and back again. I have to be careful out there in the world because I know in my neighborhood, a lot of those I went to school with, they have the misconception that I'm rich and overflowing in dough. That makes me a candidate for robbery, and so I have to move with caution. And I don't hang out nowhere. I do the show and I'm back in again, and I'll get back to Utah safely, one piece, with my money pushed through the banking system because I don't carry no cash on me at all ever. So honestly, when someone asks me if I have any spare change, I'll be like, I'm broke.
That's right.
I walk broke. But I got to tell you guys this before you cut me off. It's a pleasure and an honor. I haven't seen you guys in a few years. I love you
Yes,
with all
it's
my
so
heart.
great to see you and talk to you.
Yep.
Indeed, and Sylvia, I really want to book you to come out here
No, we're gonna
in
talk about
April.
that. You know,
Yeah,
we enjoyed ourselves last time, so by all means, we could definitely talk about that.
yeah. Well, you know what? We have a great rapport with one another. We've done trips before. It's just there's so much time in the middle because we're living at the speed of life.
Right, right.
And as living at the speed of life, sometimes you don't get to interact with friends, but in the heart, we're there in the heart. I think of you all the time. I see your stuff on social media. I put a like on it
You
just to
keep
let you
on
know.
complimenting me. I'm gonna add 5 more words on to your words. I'm like, you know what? Give him doing it. Give him
Oh,
doing
he got 30. Can you believe 30 words for Aaron?
it. He done scored some more points somehow. How do you
You
do?
know my motto. My motto is you run out of money before I run out of funds. Okay.
I know that's right. Well, hey, tell everybody how you can be followed on social media.
You can get me on Facebook, Instagram. Also, if you go to your local post office, they got my picture up there. It says wanted, and
Yours is
that
next to
means
ours. Wow.
yeah, just wanted for some good times. Nothing illegal.
That's what's
I'm
up.
not hard to find. Aaron and Wesley is Westly. If you
Yes,
don't spell it like
sir.
that, you will get everybody. And yes, sir, is my call sign. You can punch that in, and I will pop up. You can Google me, and it's all good.
That's what's up.
All right. Only
Superstar.
one hard.
Uh,
Only one hard to find was my daddy.
That's all right. Superstar. I appreciate you taking the time today and being on the show playing Sylvia Mid. We definitely going to be in touch and make that there happen. But hey, you're in the lead so
Indeed.
far with 15 words. Oh wait, Tim said 30. But I thank you very much for being on the show.
God bless you guys.
All
I
right.
love
We
you.
gave him some bonus points.
Yes.
That's all right.
Thank you very
Aaron.
much, Aaron.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Bye. You know,
That's
wow.
what's up. That's what's up. Aaron Wesley, everybody, look him up. He's a great comedian everywhere, all over the United States, doing some great things. 15 words is the number to beat next week. Let's see what that contestant can do about that there as we play Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game, going for all that cash for the month of March 2022. I thank Aaron for being here on the show. I also want to thank my guests. Oh, I appreciate the Queen of 254 for sharing her story, sharing her goals and all that she is doing. She is a very bright, beautiful queen doing some great things, making a difference. And I want to thank Smooth because you are always the greatest co-host, greatest everything there is. And that's because he knows that I am what?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious and amazing.
You better believe that. So tune in tomorrow for Tim's Tidbits, 6 p.m. Eastern, no, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do check your time zones. And again, Thursday for the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, bringing the best of live entertainment, talents, and topics and resources from around the world just for you. The Queen Silvy Show. Hey, it has been a blast. It has been a pleasure, a wonderful day. I want you all to go out and enjoy your morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. And we will definitely see you. I hope to see you tomorrow on Tim's Tidbits. But until then,
Same Queen time, same Queen station next week.
that's right. You know, I've meant to say that you can follow Queen Silvy anywhere. Like Aaron
Not
Wesley, you
anywhere,
can Google us
but you
too.
can Google us.
Yes, and you can find us
We're on all the social media.
social media platforms. Queen Silvy Show, and you too, Smooth Tim.
That's right.
So now,
Until
next week, same Queen time, same Queen station, we shall holla.